Hello guys and welcome to the 420th lecture of Mass Media in Digital Context. Today we're going to talk about, let me quickly turn on the recording, yes. So today we're going to talk about spams and health. I ask you to fill in a survey.
Damn Ederome! I can't let him present the topic of our project. That's not what we agreed upon. Ah!
So lads, did you guys hear that? Schatz, ich kann grad nicht. Ich bin in der Folge. What are you doing here?
Yeah, you can't just take away our topic like that. We worked so hard on it. That's our topic.
Alright, now that you're here, might as well just go ahead, present your topic.
Great.
Wait a minute.
So, you may ask yourselves, where does the term spam come from? It was first introduced as an annoying term in the Monty Python sketch Spam in 1970. They used the term spam, which is actually an old American canned food that looks like this.
How did you do that?
I'll explain it after class, but for now, let's just call it magic. Email spams, or spams in general, are not seen in the most positive way, and we wanted to know all about it. So we created a survey and sent it out as a spam.
Ironic.
To understand the attitude of students at Yaku University towards spam as a mass medium in two different contexts, commercial and personal.
I think
That's
Tim wants to
Yeah, I think Tim
say
wants to
something.
say something.
Hey guys, we also did the educational context, remember?
So, what did you guys investigate in your research survey?
Tim, do you want to go ahead?
We investigated the references regarding spams and other different mass media platforms, as well as how we can make the communication flow more efficient.
So, what's your methodology?
We distributed our survey via two channels, email spam, and two Facebook groups to get their perspective on the commercial, personal, and academic context of email spam. Actually, we got 49 responses.
Tim, could you please share the quantitative aspect with the class?
In the commercial context, meaning selling and buying goods on campus, 61.2% will either check commercial email spam when they need a specific goods or just check those spam as a habit. Most students, 83.7% in the survey, have heard of the app JSTOR, but only about one-third of them have used it since its launch in fall 2019.
Wait a minute, Tim. Doesn't that mean that 1 out of 5 students, or almost 1 out of 5 students, does not know about JSTOR, even with all these emails that have been going around? That's... Why do you think that is?
We have cracked our heads over this question for hours and hours too, but we couldn't figure it out. And what is even more interesting is the fact that these people who supposedly don't open the email have actually opened it and filled out our survey. We're right. We have one possibility in mind though, and that is maybe our ISS Facebook group are behind it. So maybe the people who have never heard of JSTOR are amongst us at this very moment.
That's strange indeed. Let's move on for now, though.
Through three criteria of information trustworthiness, communication efficiency, and product delivery, email spam actually generated more satisfaction for Jacob students as compared to JSTOR.
So, so Tim, what can we take away from this?
Basically, a seller via email spam is over twice as likely to be contacted first in comparison to JSTOR. JSTOR may have a more organized approach to the on-campus second-hand market, but still, email spam remains the more popular option.
I see. So, am I right in assuming that email spam is still the strongest communication channel? Can I maybe hear from someone else that hasn't talked yet? Victoria, would you?
Not necessarily. It really depends on the context. And as you once said, context is everything.
Victoria, could you please turn on your camera? I want to see the people that I'm talking to.
No, I just woke up.
No. That's totally like. Please just do it. It doesn't matter.
But I warned you. In the personal context, when a student may need help with maybe a lost campus card, needs a ride, or needs some kind of medication, students are much more likely to get help from WhatsApp compared to email spam. There is a success rate above 80% in both platforms. Group chat messages make students feel less disturbed than email spams when somebody is seeking help. So, in the personal context, group chats are more efficient, more widely used, and less disturbing than email spams.
Interesting. Thanks to you guys, I now have a headache on a new topic that I'm going to research on. But maybe I'll even make my own survey.
Just a small tip from outside, when you distribute a survey, you may want to consider the efficiency of different channels to adjust your methodology. In our study of the educational context, which involves sending out surveys and reaching out for educational inquiry, we look at the propensity of students who would fill out our survey via email spam or via Facebook. From a survey filling perspective, purely multiple choice, quantitative questions, email spam was better than Facebook group. 2.8% of the total 1,500 reachable students via email have filled out our survey, while only 1.4% of the 500 students reachable via Facebook group had done so. From a qualitative perspective as well, 26.2% of the spam receivers had responded to at least one of the two optional self-respond questions, while none of the students who filled the survey via Facebook have done so. Hmm. Basically, that even within the educational context, email spam works better than traditional social media like Facebook, at least for Yakov students.
Thank you, Tim. Maybe I should now give back the floor to you guys for some concluding remarks on today's lecture and on how we should spam, right?
Putting together, we can observe that email spam is far more utilized in the commercial and academic context, at least among Jakob students when the need is not too immediate. But when the support needed is urgent, like when they've lost their campus cards or need a ride to go somewhere important, platforms that allow for more interactive communication, like messaging apps, often work better. However, there is always a possibility that more sophisticated platforms for specific purposes, such as a more refined version of JSTOR or survey gathering channels, may come along at Jakobs that outperform the traditional email spams.
Huh, okay. Did you gather all this information from just the surveys?
We actually interviewed a few of our students regarding the topic of mass communication and spam emails in the three contexts, and we also did our own side of the research to understand what makes online communication most effective. As far as the responses to our interviews go, separate platforms for lost and found items or surveys would be far efficient, but as of right now, the overly active group chats and email spams are as annoying as they are to everyone, are the only options we have.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to quickly.
Okay.
This camera. Okay. Yeah. Can you take over really quick? I just
Yeah,
have to
sure.
do this.
Of course.
I'll be back.
Okay. Incentives are a great way to get people involved, especially in surveys or a lost and found situation. Rewarding someone's participation in your surveys or for finding your item with items like a gift card, money, candy, or a decoration piece is much more likely to get people involved. For surveys, as little as telling participants how long the survey may take is a good strategy. And according to our research, it shouldn't go above 7 minutes. We have horrible attention spans. An interviewer's suggestion for sending out a spam email was to create a compassionate environment within the spam where the readers feel empathized with, especially in times such as now. And an additional line wishing everyone a good day or letting people know that they're not alone is a great way of relating more to the readers while balancing out their willingness to participate too. Next up is the good old method of repetition of the spam email or message. Anyone who sent out a spam knows better than to spam a few times before reaching a desired number of participants. Even in the commercial context, putting up your items for sale on both JSTOR and through email spam is a great way to reach more number of buyers. Lastly, a double check to see whether you're hitting the reply all can save us all from a little annoyance.
Thank you. Was that it?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. I enjoyed it. Please get out of my house.
Okay.
But still, we'll see each other in class.
Sure.
Guys, have fun. We're gonna have to end the session here, and see you guys on Monday. Bye.
Oh, you're still here? Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, thanks for watching even this far. But this part is probably not for you. This part is for Professor Froschmann. So, Professor Froschmann, wir als Team würden uns gerne sehr herzlich bei Ihnen bedanken. Danken für ein wunderschönes Semester, obwohl wir alle zu Hause saßen, in unseren Räumen und Sie nur durch unseren Computer sehen konnten. Die Vorlesungen haben sehr viel Spaß gemacht und ich möchte mich dafür bedanken, oder wir möchten uns dafür bedanken, dass Sie so viel Mühe und Zeit in Ihre Vorlesung gesteckt haben. Es ist nicht selbstverständlich, so wie wir es bei anderen Professoren auch gesehen haben. Und deswegen finde ich das auch nötig, das zu sagen. Vielen lieben Dank dafür, dass Sie uns noch eine Verlängerung gegeben haben. Das hat mir die nötige Zeit gegeben, dieses Video so zu schneiden, wie es jetzt ist. Ich bin relativ zufrieden. Natürlich, am Ende des Projekts kann man immer mehr. Und ich würde es jetzt noch, ich könnte noch Jahre weitermachen damit. Ich bin nie fertig. Aber ich will das ja auch nicht so weit nach hinten ziehen. Deswegen gebe ich es hiermit ab. Oder wir. Und so, das war's eigentlich schon. Vielen lieben Dank und auf Wiedersehen. Oh, wait. Why are you still here? I just said goodbye. This is not. Oh. All right. Have a good one.